Good morning. Hey, it's a great morning. Good morning, delivery fam. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Okay, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Uber Eats. Why? Because a lot of people have been complaining about the timer moving a little bit too damn fast. It's either they're brand new on the Uber Eats platform, coming from another platform that might have been a little bit slower with the timer, or they're saying something changed with the timer. Someone emailed me and they said that the timer went from 30 seconds to 10 seconds. And I was like, but wait, I've been doing Uber Eats since 2017 and the timer has always been fast. So I'm used to it. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you how I read that offer screen in under 5 seconds. Now, I know some of us have some vision issues. I do too. I just choose not to wear glasses during the daytime, but I do have a pair of my glasses for the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at a quick offer that comes through on my phone that I did not accept, by the way. But let's look at this offer really quick to see how fast the timer goes down. So here I am and many others that are saying the timer, oh man, it takes only this amount of time, 7 seconds, 5 seconds. I've seen so many different timer estimates that I'm like, okay, let me make sure I put my timer and let's see how long it takes for that timer to wind down. And 15 seconds. I thought it was 10, but it actually takes 15 seconds. Now, depending on how fast you are counting, that's how fast your timer is going to be, if that makes sense. If I'm over here counting seconds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's not seconds, you know? Those are too fast. So that's why I had to put a timer next to the offer screen to see how fast that timer is going down. Okay, so let's take a look at the offer that I have up on the screen right now. It's for $12.24. I look at the GPS, I look at the offer amount that they're offering me, the mileage, the restaurant that I'm picking up from, and the city I'm dropping it off to. Now, let me teach you a quick trick on how I read a GPS very quickly. Okay, if I see 2 points, that means it's 1 pickup, 1 drop off. If I see 3 points, that means it's 1 pickup and 2 drop-offs. If I see 4 points, that means it's 2 pickups and 2 drop-offs. Now, Walmart, I'm gonna exclude those because sometimes you might have 1 pickup and then like freaking 10 drop-offs. So let's just stick to food delivery, all right? Cooked food, not Walmart offers. Now that you know the shortcuts on the GPS side of things, make sure you practice it. I suggest, highly suggest you practice it because you need quick eyes. The timer is not on your side. It's not DoorDash. It's not Grubhub. The timer is winding down fast as heck, all right? And as you saw earlier on in this video, it's 15 seconds. You don't have time to be looking at all that. Okay, so once you got your GPS shortcut down pat, once you practice that a few times, I suggest you go on to the next thing, which would be the amount that they're offering you. You don't have to look at that timer. That timer has that little itty bitty number next to it, the number 2. They put it that small, they make it that small so it could be hard to be seen. Like, they don't want you to see that, hey, we're sending you a stacked offer. They don't want you to see that, or they want you to struggle to look at that. That's why it's so small, you know? So anyway, after you look at that, you skip the timer, you look at your offer. Is it worth taking a $12.24 offer? Yeah, I would take $12. So I'm now gonna look at my miles. My miles is 3.4. It's 3.4 miles for $12. Would I accept that? Heck yeah. Now, if it's lunchtime, Chipotle Mexican Grill, I don't know. I'm looking at that restaurant now and I'm like, do I want to? Do I not want to? Is it slow? Is it busy? All these different things I already done processed before the offer came up. If it's busy and I see Chipotle, it's almost like an automatic decline, because the offer that restaurant might be super busy and they might not have that offer ready for me. And I got 2 on top of that. So I might skip out on it if it's busy, but if it's slow, I might take it and go to the restaurant and wait. You know what I'm saying? Now, moving on to the next thing, since we already got through the GPS, we looked at the offer, we looked at the miles, right? Dollar to mile ratio. We looked at the restaurant. Now, the city. This is the most important one. Want me to tell you why? Because sometimes the GPS zooms out and you don't really know how far it is, because it's moving so fast, especially when you see, like, let's say it says $25. You kind of skip over the miles because you're like, 25, ooh. Don't be too fast in selecting that offer. The GPS makes everything look closer once it's zoomed out, okay? So I'm telling you, look at the GPS, the pay, the miles, the restaurant, and the city. The city is your last stop with your eyes. Just look at that really quick. GPS, pay, miles, restaurant, city. If you already know what restaurant it is, you can skip over some of them. Like, you could say $12, miles, restaurant, city. You don't need to look at the GPS. But this is my process. My process is GPS, pay, miles, city. I skip over the restaurant sometimes. It just depends, okay? But that's my process of reading this offer screen in under 5 seconds. GPS, pay, miles, city. GPS, pay, miles, city. I'm very patient when it comes down to restaurants. And at the same time, I don't mind waiting on an offer. Sometimes I go to a restaurant. If it's not ready, I tell them, I'll be back. I'm just being honest. Now, that's because I'm multi-app, but I don't know if you single app, it might be a little bit more difficult for you, but I skip over certain things. GPS, pay, miles, city. GPS, pay, miles, city. If the GPS, I see I have 3 points, okay, I got 2 drop-offs. How much they're offering me? How much is the pay? $12.24, $6 down the middle. All right, miles, how many miles? 3 miles. 3.4 miles to be exact. Okay, city. Oh, that's in Fort Lauderdale. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, so I'm not really going too far. It's not just the miles that I'm looking at. I'm looking at the GPS, pay, miles, city. Just that quick. The GPS, how many points? 3 points. 1 pickup, 2 drop-offs. Cool. All right. The pay, $12. The miles, 3.4. The city, Fort Lauderdale. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Accept. Under 5 seconds. That's how quick I get it done. I don't need the full 15 seconds that Uber gives me to make my decision. The only time things might get a little bit difficult like that and it might exceed 5 seconds is if I have one offer on this phone and I'm trying to stack it with another offer on this phone and I'm trying to now process 2 different offers. That's the only way it might exceed 5 seconds. Because I'm like, it's going this way, it's going that. Where's it dropping off to? Where's this one going to? Like, I gotta process all of that stuff before I make a decision. So, if you're just gonna do Uber Eats, if you're new to the Uber Eats platform, GPS, pay, miles, city. If you want to look at the restaurant, that's an additional second. But I'm telling you, it does not take you 5 seconds. It should not take you 5 seconds. Once you practice it and everything is good to go, you have everything down pat, you don't need 5 seconds to make a decision. You might need 3. You might need 4, but I guarantee it should be under 5 seconds. Will some of them take a little bit longer to make a decision? Yeah. It still should be 5 seconds though. Because you might need to look at the restaurant. You might need to look at your time. but it should still be 5 seconds. And I'm just being honest with you. That's how quick I get through my offers. I don't need all day to process it. Now, I know coming from DoorDash, coming from Grubhub, you can just chill. You be like, hey, yeah. All right, that offer coming through. I got like 35 seconds. I got like 40 seconds to make a decision. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Compared to Uber. Uber is a different animal, a different beast. So hopefully this video was helpful. GPS Pay Miles City. I've been doing Uber Eats for over 4 years. So it's easy for me. GPS Pay Miles City. I know my GPS. I know what the map looks like. Without points, without any of that extra stuff, I know how far certain things are because I've been doing it for a while. Experience is the best teacher. So if you found this video to be helpful, if this video was helpful to you, do me a favor, hit subscribe, click the bell, and join the family. And one more thing, one more favor, just one more. Squeeze the life out the blasted like button, and I will see y'all in the next video. Let me know how it worked out for you, okay? Deuces.